will set you free. It will piss you off.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Alright, love, so welcome back here to Bama Girls Cafe. Today we're going to be making the strawberry crumble shortcake cake, honey, okay? So I had a lot of requests for this cake, and I was planning on doing Valentine's, but y'all know your girl was under the weather. But now she back, live in effect. And we're going to go ahead and make this strawberry shortcake crumble. Now, some of the things you're going to need is you're going to need a strawberry box cake mix. Now, y'all, don't judge me. We're going to take this cake from basic to baddie. I'm going to show y'all how to do that. So the first thing you're going to need to, to get your cake together, you're going to need 2 eggs, half a cup of vegetable oil. You're going to need some vanilla, strawberry milk, no water, and you're going to need some fresh strawberries. So that right there is already going to take this cake and do something real extra with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to slide all that over there. And for the crumble, you're going to need vanilla instant pudding, strawberries, Jell-O, some flour, a stick of butter for each one. So yes, we're going to move it in that order. And then you're going to need 2 sticks of butter, some more vanilla, and some powdered sugar, because you're going to need a buttercream or cream cheese icing, to wrap around that thing, to put in between the layers before you spread that lovely, you know what I'm saying, lovely crumble on there. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead, we're going to slide to the left. Is that the left? Am I right? Is that the left? I can't tell, fuck it. But anyway, excuse my language. I'm just happy to be back here on YouTube. Y'all know I was sick, I was stressed out, I was tired, I needed a little bit of a break. I had been going since the holidays, but I'm back, I'm rested, I'm feeling better, and I'm ready to get to work. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video, because this is like nostalgic. This reminds me of the days we used to be out on the sidewalk playing double dutch, you know what I'm saying? Hula hooping, you know what I'm saying? Jump roping, red light, green light, and then you hear that doo-doo-doo. The damn ice cream man come down the street. Now you gotta run in the house, get you 75 cents so you can get you stuff. And if you was really bad and bougie, you could get the big one for $1.25. Y'all know we weren't living like that, so I always had to get the 75-cent one. But I digress. I'm back. Let's go ahead and get jumped straight into this video. I'll see you guys back here in a second. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, so we're back, and what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and start the crumble first, because it's very important that you get this out of the oven and let it cool. And also, you want to watch this. You don't want to let it go really past 8 minutes from everything I've seen. And I've seen some videos and I've seen some recipes where they let it go too long and it get real dark. So you don't want it to get too dark, because it'll start to burn. So you want to let it go for, like I said, 5 to 8 minutes at 350. You want to watch it at the 5-minute mark, and then you want to see if it's dry like you want it to be. It should be real crumbly and flaky. So we're going to start out with our strawberry. Yes, honey. And you want to do this in individual bowls too, okay? And then we got our vanilla pudding. You understand? And make sure you have a fork to do this process with. And you got your flour. Put your flour on there, honey, in both of them. Alright, y'all know I don't like a lot of stuff on the counter when I'm working. She working, she ready. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead. And that strawberry smells so good, y'all. That strawberry, ooh, so good. Smells so good. And yes. So I'm really enjoying myself today, y'all. I was actually able to shoot a makeup video today for the other channel, and I was just super hyped today, you know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to take your fork and you want to basically beat that half a stick of butter into the mix, and you just want to keep mixing it, with your fork. Get all that you know, combined. And you want to use a half a cup of flour, 1 pack of instant Jell-O, and a half a stick of butter. Alright guys, we're back. I had to stop for a second because the side camera cut off. You know, she wants to act bougie. But yeah, you want to just give it a mix with a fork, and it's going to start to crumble. It looks really lumpy right now. You definitely want to make sure that butter is at room temperature and soft, honey. So this is a bit of a process. Now, if you want to speed up the process, you can use your hands. My hands are clean. For some of y'all haters out there, you know, who be talking about using gloves. So what I'm going to do to speed this process up is I'm going to go ahead and just start using my fingers. And the more you rub it together, the pinker it's going to get and the redder it's going to get. And it's going to start to crumble. So as you can see, it's starting to get the crumble effect. And the more you work it, the redder it's going to get because the flour is being absorbed into the Jell-O. I'm almost getting like and it smells so good. In the beginning, I would recommend using the fork so that you can kind of get the butter worked into it, and then just going in with your hands. It's so pretty. It smells delicious. Alright, so we got the strawberry one all mixed up. Now we're going to go ahead and get the vanilla mixed up. And you just want to do the same process. You basically want to break it up in the flour, the butter, and in the vanilla mix, hunty. And just kind of like work it in from the side. And then when you get to a certain point, ooh, I got some of the red stuff on me. Then you want to basically just keep going in. And then when you get it to a certain point, just go in with your hands. Get your hands all cleaned and everything. And then go in and, you know, blend everything together so that it's cohesive. So I really have been enjoying the Sunday dinner mukbangs, y'all. I'm sorry I missed y'all the Sunday before, but you know, this Sunday we came through live in effect and we had fun. If you are missing the Sunday night dinner live mukbangs, then you are definitely missing out, because everybody gets on, we talk, we tell jokes, sometimes we give a little history lesson behind certain foods and different things, and I just really enjoy it. I feel like I have friends, like it's some of you guys who come every Sunday, like y'all always there, and I just enjoy talking to y'all, and y'all don't know how happy it makes me. And I really did miss y'all when I was off, you know, taking some time to kind of get things together. I really did miss the interaction. I don't think people realize like how the subscribers on the channel, sometimes they become your friends through the internet, you know. Like, I hope eventually I get to a point to where I can travel and meet some of y'all and do like food demos in different places, which I actually am getting ready on the 15th of March to do a food demo here on Fort Riley. Rucker. Lord, not Raleigh, but Fort Rucker. So we pretty much got this done. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and get it into the oven. Like I said, you want to put it at 350 for about 5 to 8 minutes, and you want to stand there at the stove and watch it. And then you want to remove it from the hot, when you get it out of the oven to stop it from cooking, remove it from that pan to a cold pan, a cool pan. So that'll stop the cooking process. If you leave it on the cookie sheet, it's going to continue to cook. So what you want to do is you want to just take your cookie sheet and line it with a piece of parchment paper. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. And this is what it's going to look like. Singing in the background. Alright, so now we're going to just go ahead and, you know, put half of the vanilla on there. Then go in with half of the strawberry. And then you kind of just want to like mix it up. Go in again. And that is what the crumble is going to look like. And just kind of like, you know, beat it, do a couple little, drag your fingers through to get a couple little, like, little beads in there, you know. You don't want it to be too fine. You want a couple, like, little clumps in there. That's one mistake I see a lot of people make, too. Just drag it through your fingers once you get it mixed in. And kind of like dredge it in there. And that'll give it some texture. Just repeat the step until you got, like, you know, the texture that you like. And then you want to spread it thin so that it can cook. And that's it, guys. There you go, your strawberry crumble. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven. And I'll see you guys back here in a second. We're gonna go ahead and get that cake mixed up. Alright, what you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and take your strawberries and you want to chop the stems off. And you wanna take about, I say about 12 nice sized strawberries. You chop the stems off and you just want to give them a rough chop. Get them chopped up really nice. Because these are going to go into the cake. And this is what's going to be the game changer for this box cake. If you're trying to get a good, moist, tasty box cake, a lot of times what you can do is you can substitute out the water. Sometimes you can do like Coca-Cola, you can do strawberry milk, you can do chocolate milk, white milk, whole milk. It just depends on what you're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up so that we can mix up the cake batter, and I'll be back in just a second. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take 2 tablespoons of that cake mix and you're going to drop it over in the strawberries. And the reason you want to do this is anytime that you are working with fruit and you're putting it into a wet batter, you want to use some of the flour or the cake mix on the strawberries or the cherries or whatever you use. And the reason you want to do this is going to stop the strawberries or whatever type of fruit you're using from sinking to the bottom of the cake. So if you ever have to put nuts or anything in the cake, the best thing you can do is go ahead and just add a little bit of that cake mix or flour to what said ingredient is, and that'll keep it from sinking to the bottom because it'll give it something to hold on to. So we're going to go ahead and sit there right there. We're going to go ahead Add our strawberry cake mix into the bowl. Oops. And this is gonna go really quick, y'all. Adding your 2 eggs, your strawberry milk instead of water, and just give it a mix. Y'all, every time I start recording, somebody got to call me. It never fails, but that's okay because I put the phone on silent this time and on vibrate. Oh, not vibrate, you know what I'm saying? So you can use a hand mixer with this or you can use a whisk. I'm just going to use a whisk. Now you add that vanilla in there and that's going to give it a little bit more flavor. And then you go ahead and you add in your half a cup of oil, which is what the box says. Or if you want to be real bougie, you can add in milk, but the oil is just fine for this recipe. I mean, not milk, butter. But the vegetable oil is just fine. And you just want to make sure you stir this up real good. And the cake already has some little chunks of strawberries in it. But I like to add in some more. And this is going to, like, you know, people are not going to know that this ain't homemade. The icing is homemade. The crumble is homemade. But if you want to cut down on time and you save a couple coins, because believe it or not, a traditional strawberry cake is not cheap to make. You know what I'm saying? And this is friendly for the kids. So you want to go ahead and add those strawberries in there, honey. And just, you know, mix them into the batter. I'll take this, you know, go back in with Piggy. You know, Piggy my best friend. You know, and that's pretty much it. Now this is going to make a 3-layer cake, and you're going to use 8-inch cake pans. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cake pans ready. I'm going to spray them with my baking joy. Y'all know the routine, how I do it. And then I'm just going to section it off into 3 equal batters. And then I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a correction. Because there's no need to do 3 layers. I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 nice creamy thick layers. So they are going into the oven now on about 350. Alright. So now I'm just going to do them like I traditionally do. Make sure you get all those air bubbles out of there. And we're going to go ahead and place these in the oven. Alright, love, so we're back and we're going to go ahead and get started on our buttercream. And we're going to use that strawberry milk to thin out our icing. And it's going to give the icing a little bit of a strawberry vanilla type flavor-ish. So you're going to need 2 sticks of butter, baby. 2 sticks of butter, baby. 2 sticks of butter, baby. It's butter, baby. It's butter. And it's buns. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I've been listening to 90s music today while I was doing my makeup. And I've been listening to like Tony. Y'all know what I'm saying? Or After 7. I love After 7, Sarah Smile. They're not the original really though. I think it's the Bee Gees if I'm not mistaken. But yes, that's one of my favorite songs by After 7. And it rains and y'all remember that song, Tony's Song? So you're going to use a good part of this bag. I want to say to about right here. So that's about 5.5 cups of powdered sugar. Measure out about 5.5 cups. That's what I usually use. If you have icing left over, that's fine. Just go buy another box and make some. I usually have icing left over, but I don't stress it. We just lather it on the cake. My baby at home on the East Coast, on the other side of town, in the rain. I'm so old, y'all. I feel so old sometimes. Like, I was Facebook hustling today, and I saw like one of my little cousins is getting ready to graduate again. I already got one who is like at Tuskegee in her freshman year. I'm so blown. Death by powdered sugar. The high. Powdered sugar is the new high. Like Kevin Hart say, that booger sugar. Well, this it will be booger sugar. All this sweetness stuff getting in your nose. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and add in the vanilla. And we're gonna start off with teaspoon of the strawberry milk to see if it thins it out. It's gonna give it a light little pastel pink color too. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's gonna take a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and finish mixing this up. I'm about to grab the cakes out the oven, and when I get this all mixed up, I'm gonna come back and show y'all what it's gonna look like, okay? Because this is gonna be a minute. I probably should have pulled out the big blender, but I ain't got time for all that. So I'll see y'all back here in a second. Alright, loves, so we're back and we have our buttercream strawberry concoction mixed up. So I used the leftover strawberry milk to help thin out the icing. So I ended up using the whole bag because I realized I got a whole cake surface to go over. So you're gonna need the whole bag of confectioner sugar, 2 sticks of butter, and anywhere from 4 to 6 tablespoons of milk. Give or take, just on how thin or thick you want your icing, or how fine or how coarse your powdered sugar is. But the icing is done. It's nice and creamy. Here you guys go. As you guys can see, it's got a little pink color to it. It's really tasty. Too bad the girl is only going to be able to get one piece of this, because y'all know I'm on my little fitness journey for the summer and, you know, all the other stuff. If y'all was on the live and y'all know what's going on. So now we're basically just waiting on the cake to get done. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this over here so you guys can see what's going on in that bowl. So we're basically waiting on the cakes to get out of the oven. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to give up nothing. Alright, love, so we are back and we're going to go ahead and get our cake frosted. It's all cooled down. Our frosting is done. So we just did 2 layers. And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of this icing in the center. That's to stop the cake from sliding, you know. Yeah. Turn it face down. I didn't really, you know, even this out. I'm not really stressing about it. This is not for a professional thing, you know what I'm saying? This is just around the house. She's around the way kind of girl, you feel me? Let's grab Pinky. Pinky, 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 Pinky. Yeah, my hair's trying to get caught. And this cake, I don't really worry about a crumb coat. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing this to, you know, take to somebody, then I would, but I'm not. Because that crumb, you know, everything that's on there is going to pretty much, you know, make the cake, you know, you're not going to be worried about a lot of crumbs. If you are, then just go ahead and do a crumb coat. But I'm not stressing. Might be a little lopsided, but that's okay. I'm evening it out with the icing. Yeah, talked to my sister today. She was like, either you gonna bring me some or you not. Oh, that thing, no, she crazy, y'all. This cake is so moist with the strawberries and the milk. It makes it really, really, really moist. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know, like I said, this is just for home, so I'm not really worried about crumb coat tonight. If I was doing this for somebody, then I would definitely be more concerned, but I'm not. Mm-hmm. So we good, we good. It's a little lopsided, but we fine. Just put a little bit more icing on this side. Then we're gonna just take it around the sides. Making my Jeopardy with y'all. Do 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 do. Y'all watching that movie on ABC? Well, it's on tonight, you know. It's about Biggie and Tupac. I might watch it. I'm a perfectionist sometimes when it comes to icing, so y'all forgive me. Alright, so now we got that bad boy iced all up. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to start putting the crumbs on there. And you want to be careful, like I let mine go for about 6.5 minutes. 5 minutes wasn't enough with my oven, but like I said, at the 5-minute mark, you definitely want to check your cake, your crumbs, and you want to make sure you set your oven at 350, no higher. At like 2.5 minutes. Take a spatula or something and just basically go in there and just like go into your oven with the crumb coat, the strawberry shortcake stuff, and just like move it around so that it doesn't, you know, brown too much on one side. Because you want it to keep this pretty pink color, because if you let it cook too long, it's going to get brown looking. Over center some, and you just want to, you know, push it onto the side. I'm not the best at this part right here, you know what I'm saying? But you want to do this while your icing is still sticky. You don't want to put your icing on and walk away. You want to do this immediately. Just knock it back over into that pan. Whatever doesn't stick. And then we'll go back in and fill in those areas. But just gently press it in. And I find that little kids like stuff like this. So if you have little kids, like, they would really probably enjoy doing this part of the cake. Putting the crumbs on there. And I'm basically just, you know, filling in the spots that I missed. As you guys can see, I missed some spots. I'm going to go back and fill those in. So when I get through putting all the crumbs on the cake, I'll show you guys the finished product. And then we're going to pipe a little stuff around the edge. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, so we're back and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start piping our border. And we're going to be using the M1 by Sunny. And I'm just going to just drop. Oops, it didn't want to pull. Alright, so let's see. Drop. Whoa. Icing too thick, y'all. So we're going to try another one. We're just going to do a star. Sometimes your icing can be too thick. And you just have to go with it. See? But this is fine. I wanted to do little stars, but that's fine. We're going to just pull and pull. And that'll be fine for that cake. I'm glad this cake is staying at the house, y'all. This icing is so good, though. So I'm really not mad at how thick it is. So we're going to lay some strawberries on the top of the cake. Woo! When your icing too thick and you don't want to behave. You guys get the idea of what I'm doing. Just a little bit of decoration. I mean, this icing is pulling. Alright, so I'll fix that one in a second when I get ready to do the final shoot. So what I'm going to do is just place some strawberries on those little pieces. And I'm going to put one more star. I got to fill the piping bag because it pulled away. We're going to just place some strawberries on there. Real cute like, because she bougie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to finish decorating it. We're going to take a couple pictures. And then, you know, we're going to call it a wrap for the end of the night. We're going to taste it, talk about it, and get our life. So, if you start to get ready to decorate your cake, learning tip, if you start to get ready to decorate your cake and your icing is pulling away from the cake, that means it's probably too stiff or it's set up too long and you need to just whip it up real good. You can add a little bit, like a teaspoon of milk, and just whip it in there real good. And that'll pretty much help to get your icing back smooth. I didn't do that. And that's why it pulled away. But the icing is still good. Like I said, this cake is for moi. It's not going for anybody else. I'm going to share it with a couple people. But other than that, the cake looks beautiful. So let me go ahead and put some more icing in the bag, put the strawberries on there, take a couple pictures for the thumbnail, get a slice of it, tell y'all how it tastes, how she living, let y'all know how she doing. And then we'll be back to close out the video. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, love, so we are back and we're going to go ahead and end this video. I'm so excited to be back and to be with you guys again. And you know, I had a piece of cake, the hubby had a piece. I'm probably not going to finish all this, as y'all know. She's on her journey. I did allow myself an extra 400 calories today. Throughout the day, I kind of like toned it down a little bit. But, yo, this cake is mad ass delicious. So, if you like strawberry shortcake crumble, then go ahead and make this recipe. It's really easy. It was fun to make. This is something I think you can definitely make with your kids. This is the exception to a box cake. As you guys can see, I threw some fresh strawberries in there, some vanilla. I didn't use water. I used milk instead, and the cake rose perfectly, and it came out so moist. The strawberries, like, when I took it out the oven, the flavor of the strawberries flavor, just the smell just went all through the damn house, y'all. I was like, wow, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. But the cake is so moist, it's delicious. You would not be able to tell that this is a box cake if I wouldn't have showed y'all. And it's just little things like that. You can tweak a box cake and make it taste really, really well, as I've shown you guys today. If you guys want to see another video on how to tweak a box cake, let me know. And I've done this before. I never do it behind my client's back. I always, you know, if somebody wants a wedding cake but a small cake and they don't have $100 or $75, I'll tell them, okay, so here's our option, and do something simple, because everybody wants that nice wedding cake. And I've been that person, you know, to make special, you know, things happen for people. I had a friend I worked with at the grocery store. They literally could not afford a wedding cake, and they were going to just do pie. So we did the box cakes and did a 3-layer cake, and it was under, I think we paid under $35 for everything total. And she had a beautiful cake. If I can find a picture of it, I'll insert it right here. But it only costs like $35 to do a 3-tier wedding cake. And that was just the cake stuff. The cake, like the cake mix and butter and confectionate sugar. And I already had some of the cake top pieces. But you can make a beautiful wedding cake for under $50. So if you guys want to see a video on something like that, let me know. Because everybody can't afford to go out and buy sugar, food coloring. Everybody ain't about that life too. Everybody is not about that measuring life. So this is a good alternative, and you got a really good cake. Nobody would know that it's not homemade if you won't tell on your damn self. So I'm gonna have another taste of this cake, and I'm just gonna show y'all like how moist this cake is. Like, you could just cut it. Like, you can take the back of your fork and just like mush it in. It's mad good. And it's that little bit of just putting that fresh strawberries in there, and that strawberry chocolate milk just took it to a whole nother level. This is like a strawberry cake for real, yo. Word up. Hey, word up. For real though, y'all remember Brat and Jermaine Dupri? I'm gonna give it to you, baby. Hey. See, I've been listening to too many 90s songs today, y'all. I digress, come back. So we're gonna go ahead and close out this video. But if this video is a little long, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, because you know we're gonna have these videos rolling back to back. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me and being patient with your girl while she got her health under control, got her diet plan together, you know, got her life situated. And I just want to say thank y'all so much. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me. To all my new subscribers who've been kicking in with your girl. Thank y'all for joining us here on Gurl Cafe. We are family. It's a family affair. I had way too much sugar today with this cake. That's why I'm singing. And I'm happy. But welcome to the family. And we practice peace, love, hair grease, and joy over here. You know, a little bit of lotion if you're ashy. But I'm just so grateful for you all, new and old subscribers, friends, and family who hang out with your girl, especially on the Sunday dinner mukbangs. But I really have been enjoying this process of YouTube this year, and I love y'all. Remember, check on your people. If somebody ain't talked to in a while, pick up the phone and call them. Just see how they doing. You never know how it could change their life. You don't know, like that phone call could save somebody's life. So pick up the phone and call your people. If you ain't talked to them in a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, maybe even a couple years. You know how that goes sometimes. But remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember, food is love. I love you guys. It takes nothing to be kind to the person standing next to you, to the person behind you, to the person in front of you. It takes nothing. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. You never know when you're going to need somebody to show you that same grace and mercy. So, I love y'all. Have a good night, because it's nighttime, honey. It's 10 o'clock. Woo! So, good night, y'all. I love y'all. Or good day, whenever y'all see this. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready for Easter up in this piece. My cake, though, of what I can't eat.